Hi everybody, this is Ken with Geek Wraps Training Center, and about 8 months ago I bought that Tesla there that you're looking at. And if you notice, it's kind of two-tone color. It's a matte black with the standard gray that comes on the Tesla. And the thing I found out about Tesla is the parts that get most damage are the front bumper from road damage from rocks and chips and stuff like that. The paint, the soft plastic takes on gouges and stuff like that, and you can't get them out. So I decided, since I didn't have any paint protection film, but I did have a lot of vinyl, that paint protection film is about anywhere from 8 to 10 mil thick. It's self-healing, and it has a little absorption because of the thickness. So I know that wrap has always protected my car because I've wrapped a lot of them, and very little damage when you take the wrap off. But I decided to take the wrap and multi-layer it, all right? So it'd be 1 layer, 2, and maybe 3. With 3 layers, you have almost 10.2 mil. So that'll take a lot of road hazard. If you get some general scratching and scuffs, you can just hit it with a heat gun or a torch, and they come right out just like the paint protection does. So you get the best of both worlds. Now, this has been wrapped for 7 going on 8 months, and you can see right now, if you can see in the video, I'll get a little closer here, like areas like this, you see it's doubled. It's actually tripled. There's 3 layers on the front here, overlapping, and then a main wrap going over that whole wrap. So there's basically 3 layers of film, and that would be about 10 mil. And that's a lot of protection. And anytime I get scratches on it, all I do is hit it with a little bit of heat, and those scratches dissolve away. So it is self-healing. And everything down here where the rocks can chip in this area here, you know, we have 2 to 3 layers in here. So that gives it a lot of protection from chips. A lot of these radiuses here, radiuses there, they're all the ones that get nicked up and chipped while it's on the road, especially down here. There's about 5 layers of film right here. And then because that's the worst area for getting chipped, but you can't tell it's 5 layers. All right, you can see there's a couple right down here. You can see the lip downs and stuff. That's just multi-layering. But again, it's been almost 8 months. I don't have a chip on it. I'm not saying I won't get one, but to date, I don't. So 3 layers of regular vinyl will protect the car. So right now, like I said, I never did wrap the hood for any kind of protection. And if you can see, the hood has 0 chips. That's just dirt right there. 0 chips. So that really is not the problem wrapping the hood. The whole problem is the front bumper. That's the biggest problem you got with this car, is making sure that front bumper is protected. So I'm going to do a video on how I did this. I'm going to use another brand new car instead of this one because it's so nice. I'm not taking it off just for a demo to you. I'm going to try another car and show you how I cut all these areas, okay? Like, for instance, this is a prone area right here behind the tire. That's why we have mud flaps, okay? Because this area gets chipped up. And then this area back here, this area in the rear bumper is what gets chipped up. I have mud flap down there, but still, the rocks still come off. There's even rocks in the tire. If you look at it, the tire's full of little rocks and stuff that get thrown off onto your paint. So it's nice to put some kind of protection to protect it. And I went all the way around about from the bottom of the plastic parts that were matte black, and I used matte black, up to a point to make a design. And I actually ended up making a design on the whole car with the matte black top that isn't for any kind of protection. It's just to match the bottom, so it looks like I meant to do it. And my car has been paint protected. And I did it with just normal vinyl. Remember, paint protection is about 10 mil thick. 3 layers of this is about 10.2. So the areas that you want to protect, those areas I pointed out, you'd put about 3 layers on those areas. The other layers of the car, you just wrap the car for aesthetic value, and that's it. So I'm going to show you how to do that in the next video. Let me just walk around and show you everything on both sides, and you can see that we haven't got any damage. It's 8 months. I've been on I-95, the turnpike. I've traveled it a lot. I've taken the car everywhere. It's a great car, and it really gets up and goes to work every day too. That's what I like about it. I charge it in my garage at night, get in, I go to work, and when I get home I charge it again, and all night it's taking care of me. And I've had no maintenance at all on it, so I do appreciate the car. But I also want to not only tell you about how reliable it is, but how it looks when it's wrapped. And you can see I did the top hatch here. You got black mat all in this area right here. And then over here, the mat comes over to about right there. And then it goes back into paint because I didn't want to take my Tesla stickers off. And this area didn't get any abuse either. I did lift the hatch back here and put some matte black in there also just to protect that corner from stepping with your foot or dragging stuff in or dragging it out over that edge and tearing up the car. All right, that's about it. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video on how I made all these pieces without having a plotter or computer cut files. Thanks.